There we go. Hopefully I'm not muted anymore. Am I still muted? Can you hear me now? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I'm just changing my picture quality. It's not offering me 1080 for some reason. It's only offering 720, and I don't understand why. I'm good now. Cool, cool, cool. So, I obviously fell in love with Witcher 3 recently, but I played Witcher 2 a long time ago when it first came out, but back then I was comparing it to Skyrim, so I really wasn't hey, what up? I really wasn't treating this game right, you know? And after playing Witcher 3 and getting more of an idea of like how the universe is supposed to feel, and then coming back and playing 2, I have a much, much greater respect for Witcher 2 now. What happened to Unspoken Ouch? Oh, I think, what's that game? Fall Guys kind of cooled, so he kind of, like, laid off streaming for a little while. But, he's still in my chat and stuff. I still talk on Discord all the time. He's fine. So that guy who's just snuck on the boat, that's Letho. He's another Witcher. He just threw, obviously, like a... there you go, see, like a magic thing, and the wizard noticed. Yeah, he's been doing his music again, too. That's true. How is the sound on the game versus my voice? Because this game can be very loud, so I turned down the OBS, but it's hard for me to tell whether I did it right or wrong until it's actually running, you know what I mean? I also have an audio duck chain on it, which means when I speak, the game turns down a little bit so you can make sure to hear me, but I want to make sure it's not just like blaring, you know? Look at that. Remember, this is 2011, and even though this is a rendered video, it still looks beautiful. Oh, missed. He missed. I like this. Watch the arrow when he shoots it. It does this great wobble that's very real. See it? I love those tiny details. Ooh. Gutted him like a fish. Dude, he turned that guy into red mist. That was dope. I like that King didn't take any of that shit serious till then. Ah! Oh, what happened? Did my stream stop? Hold up, did my stream stop? The fuck happened here? Hold on. Oh, there it goes. Well, what happened? Oh, god damn it. Yep, sure did just now. Well, what the fuck? Hold on, let me look at my OBS. What is my OBS doing? Yeah, my OBS is still transmitting at 5,783 kilobytes per second. So why did it just stop? Well, is it still going now, though? I mean, I can see it on my tablet, but... Refresh. I can see stream on tablet. Alright, so if you can't see it, hit refresh on your shit and you should be able to see it. I don't know why it did that, man. That was just so weird. Alright. Oh, it gave me 1080 now, too. Hey, what up, youngman? I'm doing good. You're still watching it? Okay, cool. Yeah, my stream on my tablet stopped and then started showing me a replay of like my old Fallout stream from like a year ago. And then for some reason it like restarted, and I don't know why it did that. That was just bizarre, but whatever. Okay, so this game, the very, very opening scene, because we're on YouTube, I had to skip it. It opens with Geralt in bed with Triss, and Triss is naked. Now, because you can't see it, I'm sorry, I will describe it to you. She has incredible boobs. They're just like perfect. They're like round like a grapefruit with like a nipple right in the front where they're supposed to be, and there's one on each side, so it's even, which is what you want in a girl. And anyways, they're in bed together, and he gets out of bed because a guard comes to the door and says, "Hey, the king wants to talk to you." And the guard's like lingering and like looking at Triss because he's just trying to check out a girl, you know, and Geralt gives him a look like, "Fuck off." And then he leaves. And that's where my game is. I had to skip that scene because there's just too much nudity and YouTube would have freaked out. So we're going to miss the first 15 seconds of the game, and I saved it right after that, which is where we're at right here. I have a couple of mods on here. I have one that gives me more experience points. I'm cheating a little bit. I've beaten this game like fucking 10 times in my life, so I want Geralt to feel like a Witcher where he can kill the shit out of stuff, you know? So we're doing that, and the other mods are all visual. There are things like high texture packs and things like that. And then I have a couple mods that fix a few bugs, because there's a bunch of bugs in the game. Little ones like certain characters, when you try to persuade them using your Witcher signs, it always fails no matter what your skill is, even though like there should be a chance to succeed and there's script lines written for it and everything. And so I have a couple of mods that fix some of those minor bugs, but other than that, we're just gonna kind of play the game. All right, so here we go. This is you can see I played the crap out of, look at all these saves. Oh, I have a bunch of saves on there. I got like 30 saves on there, 40 saves on there, but I chose the top one on accident when I was going to try to pull it down. Okay, whatever. So that loud noise, you start in this room and you're in that bed and a guard comes to the door. He's like, "Hey, they want to see you." And then when you come outside, this is the first thing you see in the game. It's pretty actually kind of amazing. Now, again, remember, this is a 2011 game by a studio that had only made like 2 games before this, you know? And then the engine for it, they developed the engine themselves. It was called the CD Red engine because they didn't want to use the BioWare's Aurora engine any longer. And so, like, I mean, all this is in-house. It's like, dude, that's just fucking gorgeous. I get close and look at these textures, right? Do you see how high detailed these things are for like the old days? I love this game, guys. So what this is right here is this is Temeria. You can tell it's Temeria because they have the Temerian lilies. Let's find an example. There you go. See this guy's chest plate? How there's those 3 like cornflower things? Those are the Temerian lilies. And Temeria is the land that this is. And then in Witcher 2, where you are, used to be Temeria. So we're watching the end of this country.
Witcher, sir. I have a question for you.
We know each other.
Don't recognize your own.
It's the same Geralt voice actor all through the games.
Lost my memory.
As did Foltest. After the hunt for the golden dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eating shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
Oh, hold on.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate.
There you go.
And this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us, like. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake?
So are they French or are they Spaniards? I don't know, because
The sorceress too.
hold on really quick. When they give me a break. Here's my break. Rape? So in the year like 1189, right before the year 1200, Earth and a magical monster world somewhere else, through like interdimensional magic, had a thing called the conjunction of the spheres, and that's where they live now. So all history from like the year 1200 has been altered in this timeline and is totally different than what we know. So they might have been French. They might have been Spaniards before they were whisked away to this land, and then their various cultures developed over here, but they kept those various emblems, you know? But you'll see a lot of stuff like that. So these dudes that we're talking about, if you watch the Witcher series, they are actually from an episode. They're the episode where they have to chase down the golden dragons. These are two guys that were from the group that were chasing down the dragons that actually were the most interactive with trying to stop Geralt and Yennefer. But Geralt doesn't remember it because he actually has amnesia somewhere between there and here. So they said, all right, we were just joking about the rape. Let's ask about the rape. I'm trying to join Discord, but every time I try to press it, it just brings me to my browser. Does anyone know how to fix this? I don't know. Do you have the permission to generate up a Discord link, Vic? I'm gonna ask about the rape.
What rape?
Shut your trap, Desperate. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon, the sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize, and we argued. There was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. The dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half year licking our wounds. You've done freed yourselves of your bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
They really keep their music high in the mix on these games.
Remember her name, Desperate?
I used to be able to, not working now. Oh, weird.
So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
Yeah, I'll help them, but hold on. Let me try to get a Discord link here. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get an invite out here really quick. There's one. There's one. Okay, there we go. Okay. I was waiting for my stream to catch up to make sure that I'm okay. What I'm always worried about when I do stuff like get a Discord link, what I'm actually doing is on my keyboard, I'm hitting Alt Tab, and that takes it so my computer desktop, what I'm looking at, goes between like Windows to Windows, right? But that kind of puts the game in a background window, and games hate that. When you come back and try to toggle it back, sometimes they jam up and don't like to come back. And this game is particularly finicky. So when I do stuff like that on this one, I'm like holding my breath, like, oh, please don't jam up on me. All right, what's the problem, guys?
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New boy bet tonight that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honor's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. New boy's brave, but he can't
Cool, man.
by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Oh, so these guys have a magic trinket that
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
they believe will protect that dude in battle.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe.
See?
Fleece that night, we will.
So this is the beginning of a long quest that goes over the entirety of the game. So you can answer this by saying, it could help, and if you do that, New Boy will wear the amulet. And he won't wear armor because he will believe in it. And he will go into battle, and he will die. I could say, I doubt it will work. At that point, they say, let's just sell it. And they leave. Or you can inquire further, which is the best of the three options, because that's the one that actually activates the quest. So we're going to do that. But the other two, I just want to tell you what they do first. This one just makes them be like, all right, that sucks. We'll go sell it. And then this one makes him wear it, and he dies because he wore it. But this quest, though...
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. But
Shut up! Bowolt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance when rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his? But every now and then he wakes up as good old Bowolt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones.
When they say squirrels, squirrels is slang in this world for scoia'tael.
Swooped down, the elves fell to their knees. We all legged it.
Hold on.
The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well,
So when they say squirrels in this world, squirrels are elves that are part of a rebel group that is anti-human because the humans have it's the same story as like the American Indians and like a lot of groups in history. The humans have moved in and they have forced the elves out of the towns and the areas they used to live into and have forced them into deeper and deeper woods that they actually don't agree with as their homelands, and they are finding themselves more and more without lands. And so what they do is they kind of commit what some would consider terrorist act, some would consider a rebel act, depends on what you're looking at. They commit like military actions against the occupying forces, you know. So, but those are the scoia'tael, but the people just call them squirrels as slang because it's just easier, you know. So here we go again with these choices. I'd say the amulet could help you if I tell him that, he will wear the amulet, believing it will help him. He won't wear armor, and he will die in battle. And you don't want to just kill this guy for no reason, ending the quest too. Seems like the amulet brings trouble, which again would end the quest. You have to do this one if you want this quest to continue. It's infused with magic, though. What kind? I don't know.
There's clearly magic in the trinket, but I doubt it'll deflect swords or arrows.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot. Screw honor. Don your metal, new boy. You'll go into battle, confessional and all.
so be it. Though I'd like to have fleeced the noble. Damn shame.
If it goes on like this, we'll be sipping.
Okay, so see, new quest phase, Melitael's Heart. Melitael, I might have this wrong, but if I remember right, Melitael is like a god or some kind of like ancient legendary character in this that has something to do with like the spirit of like goodwill and sympathy towards others, you know? And so that's Melitael's Heart. It's a quest for an item that right now the item is actually it's what's the word I'm looking for? It is cursed. It's a cursed item right now that if you put it on, it gives you like some kind of a negative debuff. But if you do a bunch of things throughout the course of the game, about like 2/3 of the way through the game, you can finish a quest that then turns into an item that regenerates your health constantly. So it's kind of a nice little side quest on the side. You got some gelato this week. What am I smoking? Oh, dude, this is what I've been into lately. Wait. It's this this stuff called Surplus. What's great about it is it comes for like $30 a gram. It's like, Jesus Christ. And so it's like a blueberry. Very delicious. It's very relaxing.
Too true. Word is way up north. There's a tribe of wildmen who go into battle stark naked. Getting what they deserve.
But here's some more details I love about this game. Check this out, right? Look at these NPCs. Sagner, Varric, Verl.
Hear that?
What's this guy's name? Oh, his name is Rat Soup. The cook's name is Rat Soup. Obuk, Rickon. Everyone has a name. They aren't just warrior, warrior, guard, warrior. Knuckle.
I'm in.
Beautiful.
Mouse.
Cut him up.
Half pint. Yeah, I love that detail that they went and they named everybody actual like real names, you know, and you'll none of these guys matter. You'll never ever see them again. But it's just such a neat detail that they went through this trouble, you know. Hold on, how is my GPU handling this? Okay, cool, it's doing fine.
Those trebuchet
See, Miko, Neva.
out of him.
Yeah, Rat Soup. Isn't that a great name? You want to loot everything too, like everything you can. This game is fucking cheap when it comes to how much money they give you, how much loot they give you, you know. So you want to loot everything you come across. It all matters. It all matters. What is this? Enlist in the army. I like that. That's the Uncle Sam point. It's the Uncle Sam pointing. That's wonderful. But again, here, hold on, some more details. Look at those leaves on the left and the right, and the complexity of the models. And remind yourself that this is 2011. This game came out competing with like Oblivion. You know, this game came out on the Xbox 360. It's so old. This game got red ringed. It's so old. And so when I look at like these textures and how advanced they are, you know, and how here in the year 2000 and was it 8 or something, how this makes my very modern GPU sweat. My GPU will fluctuate between about 60% utilization to like 90%. It doesn't hit 100 ever, but it comes pretty close. Don't join? I'm going to join. No, I'm not going to join. Fuck that. That is not me.
Cheer up, Witcher.
Cheer up, Witcher.
Laugh all you like. Come be a soul to be slipping.
So, people generally hate Witchers, but in the story, Geralt actually rescued their king right now from an assassination attempt 1 month prior. So right now, he currently is loved by these guys right in front of us.
There's no time to waste.
Look at these guys. Back here, there's a reason to come back here, because there is this dude that wants to arm wrestle you, and there's a guy that wants to play dice against you, which are the little mini games in this game. There's always like a mini game. There's like Gwent in the other one, you know?
Veterans Fund for former fighting men of need. Found anyone gullible enough to fall for that? There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling. Arm wrestling? Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and, well, the coin goes to the fund.
I like the little slit in his hat. Yeah, look at all the rows of tents. Exactly, dude. I mean, this game it's beautiful, the complexity that they went through, just this environment. And this area we're in this place for like 5 minutes. We'll never see it again. How much money they spent on developing this part. It's like, wow, guys. Yeah, let's arm wrestle. Or two. So arm wrestling is a very simple mechanic. That yellow slider moves left to right, and you have to keep that little thing in the middle the whole way. And as it keeps going, it'll shrink, making it more difficult to keep it in the middle. You have to basically move left and right to drag your cursor, but there's like a lag on it. It's sluggish. You'll hit right and it'll go like that. So yeah, the rows of tents. Oh shit. There we go. That puts out fires. I walked into the campfire. You could totally die from that. Yeah, look at the rows of tents. Look at the level of detail that they put in these graphics, that we're not going to see this area again. I almost died right there. I'm not kidding. It's really easy to die in this game. All right, let's grab this. All right, so some orens, which is cash. It's gold, you know, and then diamond dust, which it's a crafting ingredient that you use in a lot of things. It's a very common one.
Greetings.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Ah, it's like walking. You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
It's like walking. So the dice game, you'd be tempted to huck 'em. You don't want to huck 'em. Oh, I got a texture in here, but I forgot. It puts a label on there. Who cares? It says texture improved. All right, so when you roll the dice, if you throw them, I'm not kidding. If you throw it even medium hard, they will bounce out, and you will only get like 2 dice to count. And I noticed the best way to do it is literally to almost drop them straight. Like, instead of dropping it straight, you just kind of go like this, like, oh, like just to just a small little tick to the left or the right or up or down or any direction. And what that does, if you think about it, it's not real dice. It's a game calculating physics. So now it has 6 objects or 5 objects all falling the same speed with the same amount of force, which is minimal, which is going to cost the minimal amount of randomization. So when I do that, I'll get a 3 of a kind really commonly, you know? And so what you're doing with this is you're building poker hands out of the dice. You're building a pair, 2 pair, 3 of a kind, full houses, 4 of a kind. You can get a 5 of a kind even too, you know? Someone considered the rows of tents as a waste of resources since you only see it for a couple minutes. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And they're rendered too. When you walk around, you can see them kind of pivot and pitch. And it's like, okay, so those are, they're not just a drawing, they're a rendered thing, which is even harder, you know? All right, so this is what I mean by barely flicking them like that. So I got 3, 6, 5, 6, 2. So I got 2 6s, a 3, a 5, and a 2. And now what we're after is honestly 4 of a kinds, 3 of a kinds, nothing under that because the computer cheats like a mother effer. Like as you can see, he's got 2 pairs. He's got 2 3s and 2 4s and a 1. I got 2 6s, 3, 5, and a 2. So what I want is a 3 of a kind to beat his 2 pair minimum. So I'm gonna re-roll these 3, sticking with my my pair of 6s. Let's go and just max bet. It's 10. I don't care. He raised me 6. What did I get? 1, 4, 1. I got 6s and 4s. Cool. So I got a pair of 4s and a 1, giving me a pair of 6s and a pair of 4s, and he had a pair of 3s and a pair of 4s. So I still ended up winning that. But the real reason I wanted to win that is...
haven't forgotten how to play. Here's your coin.
Is I think there was like an achievement or something for beating him the first time out. You know what I mean? So all right, let's get out of this area and let's get to where there's some action. This area right here is nothing compared to what you're about to see. Look at those trebuchets. Look at those trebs. I love that. I love the voice acting.
You seek the king. He waits near the machine. No reason to go in here.
Look at these guys. Oh, he's not talking. Last time I went by, I played this like yesterday, the day before, when I was just testing it out. He was saying, "Now go into battle. You shall do terrible things, but God shall forgive you." And it's like, oh my God. And I started thinking about it. It's like, that's probably the most sinful thing a human can tell another fucking human. To do terrible things, but don't worry, God will forgive you, knowing that you're probably lying, you know? But yeah, it's like, you know, it's war though. It's war. So here, watch this. Check this out. Check out how beautiful this is.
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
That's King Foltest.
I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! You're the emissary of the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Look at those guys.
Emperor of Nilfgaard, who spared no blood conquering...
Carrying giant bolts for the ballista right behind us.
Bringing them laws, culture, and peace above all.
Oh, let's watch that fire. And again, these are just background details that you don't ever see again after this. This is the last time you see these. Oh, I know, man. Okay, here goes, hold on. Oh, they just shot the ballista. Shoot the treb. That's a trebuchet. If you see the weight that pulls it down is a trebuchet, whereas a catapult is more like an elastic powered snapper, you know? Come on. Launch. There you go. Woo. All right, let's go talk to Foltest. This is King Foltest. I like King Foltest a lot. If I lived in the Witcher universe, I would hope that he was my king. He's kind of cool. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. Listen to the way this king talks to his men.
Finally. Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Like, he didn't duck.
Sire, You said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
He's in a war with, sort of family. Ooh, I like this.
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers so infected?
Those who did this live no more.
See how good he is with his men? He touched him to show him that it's okay, you know?
I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenner during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen.
Decurion of the Arbalists. See, he's so good with his men. He remembered his name, the soldier with the messed up face back here, which I don't think he's back here anymore.
Foltest to victory!
Oh, you know what? I've never actually looked under here. Now I think about it. I know I'm supposed to follow Foltest. Oh, ooh. It's a place of power. Interesting. It's just a healing buff. But he remember that dude's name and his job. Here's the guy. Temerian Knight with the messed up face.
First to fight! First to die!
Oh man, look at that mug. He got hit hard. But he said, the man who did this lives no more. He lost his eyeball and half his face. I want to know the story. I know. Well, this is a gross world. He probably literally just took an axe to the face. Or something awful, you know? Alright. More Foltest. King Foltest of Temeria.
Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent.
I'll fill you guys in the details in a second.
Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. Chris Marigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
As ever. Okay, so what this war is about is King Foltest rules Temerian. Temeria is a country that has smaller vassal states inside of it. And his children are illegitimate children. And the queen is dead. So those are his only choice for offspring. And the Lavalettes, who own like a region within Temeria, have taken up a call to arms to overthrow the king because there's no line of succession, and they believe that he is trying to put into place what they call the bastards, and that's his son and his daughter. They're just like kids. They're little. They're little. When you see them, they're like 5, you know? It's like, dude. And so that's what this war is over, is they don't want him to put these people who aren't of pure royal blood in the royal bloodline. And so, and then when he said right now the black ones in our camp, I would rather send his shriveled head back to Ymir. The black ones are Nilfgaard, that guy that was talking with like the weird collar and like the black and gold like crosshatch like shirt. That's Nilfgaard. Nilfgaard you can always tell because they always wear all black and a little bit of gold trim, and they're very nosy. They're very spy-y. And so they're watching him have a fight with somebody else. And he said he would normally kill them and send them home. But Triss, who's Geralt's girlfriend, said, be patient. And so he asked, was I patient? That's where we're at. I know I'm rehashing what you just heard, but the first time I played this, I had no fucking idea what was happening. And now that I've played Witcher 1, 2, and 3, and then watched the shows and read only one book, I think I know like a lot more about it than I used to the first time I played it. So anyways, we're not going to kiss his butt because Foltest, I truly believe, appreciates Geralt for being honest with him.
Not really. I actually saw His Excellency sweat. But that'll be our secret.
You brought your sense of humor along.
See?
Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Nothing new, sire. A month's passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation's going on.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits. It's just a question of time. Now, for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass!
Oh, here's my thumbnail. Soldier! Spyglass! There's the thumbnail. Whoop. Isn't that a nice picture?
What's going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
So, every time I played this, it was always hard to tell where they wanted you to aim. They don't tell you. You're aiming for the dude on the right. If you shoot anywhere else but that, it's just a miss.
1.5 degrees.
You can always tell you got it if he says 1.5. If you miss, he says like 3, I think. Whammy.
Did we hit the bastard?
He's down.
Ha! One less traitor.
I love Foltest's
Follow me, Witcher.
outfit. If you look, he's got those shields on him. Those are the shields of his country and the regions that he is allied with or that he rules. That's neat. That poor guy lost his eyeball. Oh, I already read that. I already read that. Give me new chat. Give me something to read, baby. Isn't that neat, though? Oh, this is cool. This is like... It's like it's an old siege machine. I don't know if they actually had these or if this is like a Dungeons and Dragons style invention. It probably a Dungeons and Dragons style invention, but I like this idea that there's an old wooden tank in the old days.
I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
Lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne. Onward, Witcher, to the top!
You hear the song?
Onward, Witcher, to the top!
Damn it. I want to listen to their song, dude. They got a cool song. Here's some chat for you. Take some chat. Hear that song?
In a bandage, brick in a sling. That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe.
That's a dope song. Bread and vodka's all you get when you're plowing for your king. Mr. Turbo Vic hit me on Witcher to the top.
When you're plowing.
Thanks, Vic, with the $10 super chat. Oh shit, look at that. All right, we made it to the top.
Alive, men!
Look how good he is with his men.
Hail to the king!
This is cool.
Where the hell are we headed? What the fuck do we want? This I like!
This I like. See, he's a good king with his men, you know? He's almost a drill sergeant. He's so good with them when it comes to like getting hype.
Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Turbovic. Oh, okay.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
I'm in jail telling somebody how I got here.
Pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that.
I'll fill you in a second. When it gives me a second. Okay, here it is. Okay, so the way the game actually starts is it starts with you running through the woods like you're lost, and then lightning going off, and it's meant to make it look like Geralt doesn't know what he's doing, and then he blacks out and he wakes up in a prison, and then this dude comes up and basically tells him, you need to explain to me what you fucking did to get here. And you have the choice to talk about the attack with the king, the dragon, or the monastery, but it's in order. So I started at the beginning, which is the king. Yeah. Anyways, so that's Vernon Roach that we're talking to. Vernon Roach is also in Witcher 3 a little bit too. He says, hands-on, elect today's leaders, haha. I know. No, he's a great king, Foltest. I love how good King Foltest is with his men, you know? You can hear the way he talks to them. That he commands their respect, but not through any fear or anything. He commands it because he is to be respected. Now we talk about the assault.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Arian Vallette.
Continues. This is so neat. I like that noise, like zoop. Man, look at the models of the armors and everything. And the lighting effects they use. They use blooms, they use depth of fields, they use something very similar to a ray tracing on the shadows on the ground. Do you see that? They do an excellent job with all the various bells and whistles on this game. Alright, so just kill anybody in green and orange. That's the Lavalettes.
They're traitors! Take no prisoners!
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and...
I see you bacon sporting that Brock Lesnar haircut. It's getting pretty long. You see that? See that? For Temeria! Towards victory.
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Arian Vallette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory!
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards.
Isn't that a great line? I forbid you to die like imbeciles.
If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
Yeah. We're gonna go down there. We're gonna fire that ballista up at the fucking barricade up here. So that's the plan. That's the plan. But before we do that, we're gonna loot anything that's lying around here because we did just have combat back here. See? So there's like this bag. There's some orens in here, and this one some cloth, which is a crafting ingredient. But even if I'm not gonna craft anything with it, I'll still sell it. You know. An iron ring as junk. Cool. Some twine. Nothing else? Well, let's use my Witcher medallion. Alright, when he does that, it's the Witcher medallion. It lets him see traps, magical items, items to pick up. It highlights anything of importance, you know? He can only use it like once every like 10 seconds or something like that. Got that. We gotta advance fast. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get down there. Yeah, we're trying to get down to the left, so that scaffolding to the left is where we're going. We're just going to hurry. I know exactly where to go because I've played this before, but normally if you lag down there for like a second or two, you'll die by 1 or 2 arrows, so we're going to hurry. So just make a down here, and then hook left. Goodbye! Alright, let's go, Geralt. So there's guards over there above my head behind those logs. Alright, there's like 2 of them over there. And then over there, there's like 5 guards. That's all I see at the moment. Alright, let's go kill some people. We're gonna kill the shit out of them. Oh, wait, before we kill him... Oh, there's 2 guards behind that carriage very near me. Let's put some Hanged Man's Venom on my steel sword, which is... it's the oil that if you put it on a weapon, it increases the amount of damage to humans, I believe it is. I think that's what this one does. Hold on. Hangman's oil. Yeah, damage dealt to humans plus 20%. So let's put on my steel sword because these guys want some.
Kill the Witcher!
Yeah, you thought. Mother fudge bucket. Hey.
Plow the lilies!
Plow the lilies! They're the Temerian lilies, so that's like their battle cry is plow the lilies. Alright, let's go and loot this stuff up. Some Orans here. Oh, hi. He's got a crossbow.
Kill the Witcher!
He took too long to switch out his crossbow. That's fine. Oh, shit. Who shot me? It was over there. That's who shot me. One of those guys. I don't want him coming up behind me. There's a big battle over there. I don't want him sneaking up behind me while I'm engaged over there. So I'd much rather just take care of him now. Hey.
Stand your ground!
Yes. Alright, let's loot this stuff over here too. I had to stand around for a minute to wait for it to disengage combat. You can't pick up stuff while in combat, so while fighting people, you have to like stand still for a minute before you can pick up everything, you know? It's kind of a little annoying, but whatever. I love these details. Look at that shield. That's neat. That's almost a playing card. Oh, he's got it on his shield there too.
Kill the Witcher!
Come on. Oh, you son of a fuck. I guess don't go for the 3rd shot on him. That's the one he seems to be like ready for. That's one thing I like about some games. Can't loot till out of combat. I know. I know. This one, you don't have to be out very long, but it's easy for things that re-trigger the combat. So that's kind of annoying, you know? Oh, that guy's got a crossbow. Let's force him to come to me. Oh. Oh, that's their knight. He's fucking doomed already. That's great, man. All right, give me your loot. Do you even have loot? He doesn't have loot. All right.
Kill the Witcher!
That's dope. All right, let's put our sword away. And he's got the two swords. It's back like normal. The first sword that you see that's on the top, that's his standard steel sword. And that is for humans. Steel for humans, silver for monsters. And you see he's got the silver sword right there. If you use the wrong one, you just get like minimal damage per hit. So you want to choose the right one. All right, hold on. We're going to loot up really quick. Oh, and there's, you know Assassin's Creed? You know Assassin's Creed, right? There's a nice little Assassin's Creed Easter egg right here. There we go.
Guess they'll never learn.
There you go. And you got an ability called Assassin by checking this dude out. Now, if you played Assassin's Creed, then you know exactly what happened here. If you haven't played Assassin's Creed... Oh, look, you can even see a dagger coming out of his sleeve. That's funny. If you haven't played Assassin's Creed, that is the main character from Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. And he tends to climb buildings and jump off buildings into carriages full of hay. That's like a thing that he does regularly. And so he jumped off of that up there. That's totally one of those things he would have jumped off of. That's funny. I like that. All right. Was it Ezio? Is that his name? I like this. Look at that. I can't even interact with that. It's just happening, you know? Yeah, all these doors are locked. This is a dead end. Let's go and head back out. What they want me to do is get this ballista ready. So let's cock it, because my whole army is waiting for me up there. And after I cock it, they'll send a couple troops out really quick to, you know, give me a little trouble, and then I can launch it. Yeah, isn't that a good Easter egg? Yeah, see, he just came out of nowhere. He's like, I came out of this bush. Leave me alone!
Blow the lilies!
Oh, get out of the catapult. I don't want you to break it or jam it or something. There you go. Wow, your lilies.
Blow the lilies!
Alright, let's go and finish this thing. Nice, we're ready to launch it. Check this out, check this out. Oh, we gotta aim it still. I like that little wheel that he's turning. That's so cool. More guards. Like, we're here too. I just cleared out back here. Wait, hold up. I forgot you start off with a couple bombs.
Down with tyranny!
Oh my god, I gotta get out of there.
Down with tyranny!
They can wreck you super fast in this if you don't pay attention.
Blasphemous!
Oh shit, he did a shield charge. I did not know he could do that. Oh! You leave me alone. Burn, bitch. I didn't know he could do a shield charge, dude. Fire. I've been hearing that a lot lately. All right, here we go. Let's launch that bolt. Look at that, look at that. That's dope.
The tower men! Storm the tower! The
That-
gods are with us!
That's my king yelling. I like that. I can hear him down here. Alright, I don't see any bags on the way out. Alright, so I gotta go up the ramp and then make my way over there. I already know about casting science. Why are you telling me about that right now? Alright, cast Quen. Quen is basically a shield. It's a shield that protects yourself. But as it's on, it restricts regeneration of other magic. So it's like a trade-off, you know what I mean? Come on, let me up. There you go. Look at that. Oh, hold on. Loot. That's a crappy short sword, but I could sell it for like an Orin or two. Look at Foltest fighting alongside his men. Put my fire back on. I like using the fire. All right. And then just for the extra experience, you don't have to go up here, but I always like coming up here and fishing these dudes off. Isn't that fucking great? Dude, isn't that great? Did you see what I did to those dudes? Isn't that so fantastic? The ability to use art to blast them off the edge, and they have that really cool animation of them like flying away. And then again, look at this land. I never go out there. This land is just drawn so that we can see it. Really cool. All right, Foltest is fighting over here, and I'm just like, you know.
First man to the tower will never walk for wide. Onward! Attack!
Oh, he has the best line right here, Foltest. Here it is.
The door! Smash the door! Axeman, give me splinters!
Isn't that the best goddamn line? Axeman, give me splinters. Go ahead. Axeman, give him splinters. All right, let me back up and reapproach it. It kind of feels like it jammed up. Oh, come on. Don't jam on me now. I want to go in there. All right, let's go and reload from the last save. It looks like we got a bug here. Hold on. Let's try to get a distance and then reapproach. Okay, that's about maximum distance. There it goes. The door just opened. I just saw it. There they go. There they go. I just had to reload the area. Most bugs can be cured that way. That's the reason I did it. Just that huge guy left. Yeah, good deal. That worked. I know. Although, hold on. Oh, nice. Encrusted silver ring and armor enhancement. We'll hang on to that. Let's save right here. You hit F5 as an autosave. Real easy. So if it does jam up again, we're here instead. The problem with this game, the save files are huge, and so they start to literally pile up and fill up your hard drive fast. I'm not kidding. They start taking up gigabytes like really quickly. It's like, oh. So you gotta like clear them out every now and then. That's who we're getting at.
Desist, or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Arian La Vallette, this will be no easy task. Surrender, Arian! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, King!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
For Temeria!
It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron, heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
Okay.
Try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher!
Ooh, I leveled up. So when you level up, you can spend points on your character, but if you get attacked, you get knocked out of meditation. So there you go. I got in really fast. Let's get a little bit of magic going on here. That increases my sign damage by 5%. If I use it again by 10%, we're going to do that. That's going to fuck people up fast. Enhance Quen sign. There you go. That's all my ability points. Boop. That's some good points, though. Oh, yeah. I'm lucky I found cover here, because those arrows, they interrupt your concentration in this area like real easily. Nice. Nice. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do to him. Whoop. Come on, you. You know what you need to do. You need to come around the corner. That's what you need to do. Fine. I love the kill finishers. It doesn't always give them to you. Nice. That is just fun. That is just good fun there, guys. So if I stand in that area, I'll die in like 3 seconds. The arrows from the top will come down and rain on you, just wreck you, you know? Come on, you. You know what I want to do.
Get to the pirate! Get to Foltest!
You know, I couldn't get more left of him. He just wanted to hug this wall. But again, look at this detail. Look at this beautiful scenery. This is 2011. The game can put out a 4K picture in 2011. It could do a 4K picture using Uber sampling, which double renders it, so it does an 8K internal picture. It uses 16 times anti-aliasing. It has a real-time light system that actually casts light from the sun source down to the ground and interacts with the objects to create real-time shadows. Do you see that pole and how the sun is up there and how it lines up? The whole world does that, and the sun actually moves across the sky from a day to night cycle. And so like there are areas where you can watch like the canopy of the trees just trace across the ground and across people and cats and stuff, and it's like that is crazy advanced for the time. God, I love this game. Fly away, birds. All right, so this dude, we can fight him or we can convince him to surrender. We're gonna convince him to surrender because he is the son of Temeria La Vallette, I think her name is, and she is like a major player a little later in the story, and we don't want to kill her son. You know what I mean? So Geralt, the ambassador, is here.
Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
As you wish. That's if you want to fucking kill him. I don't. Surrender and save your men.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a Witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a Witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
So yeah, we're ultimately trying to get him to quit. So as you wish, just kill him. Let's settle this between us as, again, kill him. Or drop your weapon, fool.
Don't be a fool. This is no game. Your men don't need to die. Surrender, and the king will show mercy.
My mother has seen enough of this king's mercy.
What'll you do? Throw yourself on my sword? Run?
He made mother a harlot, then denied her before all the realm.
True enough. But no massacre, no misguided heroism will change that.
I wonder what he did, what they're referring to. About making her a harlot and then denying her.
My mother. I shall find you and kill you.
He's lucky they don't push him off right now. Just come up here like, ha-ha, Witcher! Can you fly, Witcher? Can you fly, Geralt?
Arian Vallette laid down his sword. Well, well.
Have you spoken to him?
Briefly. Just before they took him off to the torture chamber. The hard luck of a traitor. Continue.
He surrendered and they still took him off to torture chamber. Even though they promised that, you know, he'll get Foltest's mercy. Alright, so then, let's talk about the dragon next.
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edda.
To think it almost killed us all.
I would push him off and said, I lied. I know, seriously, just because it's so tempting. He's just sitting there like, they have big old edge with no rails or nothing. I love Foltest's outfit.
Vallette has surrendered the castle. Open up!
And the Baron lives?
Yes, he lives. I'm not spiteful. Open this gate, kneel before your king, and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
That's Triss.
And my magic's no good here.
As his girlfriend at this time.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
We want to see him!
You doubt my words, dog. Open the gate now!
That door looks a little cartoony. The special forces snuck in. They weren't fucking waiting for that guy. I'll take Yennefer. Yeah, but some guys are into redheads, you know what I mean? But yeah, I like Yennefer more too. But Geralt has amnesia right now. He doesn't remember who Yennefer is at all. He's still coming out of it.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavallettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I heard.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But do you know where they are?
In the monastery. But we've yet to penetrate that area.
I find it weird that even though it's spelled differently, that there's two characters with the name Roach in this universe. Vernon Roach and his horse Roach. Like I said, they're spelled different, but it's weird that they're said the same. They come from Polish, so they probably didn't used to be the same, but still.
To the hoardings! Protect the king!
To the hoodings!
Give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
Hold up.
Not that simple!
Before the brute turns my army to cinder!
Witcher, how do you fight?
We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh my god. Alright, so I just remembered on this part, you're never supposed to stop. You're always supposed to just keep running. You're never supposed to stop. They don't really actually tell you in the game, and I always felt it was like a little confusing. But yeah, this part, they throw you in.
Take cover! To the hoardings!
He says to the hoardings, and then these dudes are here, which makes you think that you're supposed to like have like a long drawn out fight, you know?
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
You're just supposed to get the hell through. Oh my god, he's burning me. Yeah, this one I actually die a few times every time I play it on this one part. Because like he burns you through the roof. He burns you in that gap between the two. And where he is really confusing at any given moment. So we'll die once or twice.
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! Give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the brute turns my army to cinder!
There you go, that might do it. Oh no, no, get there, Geralt!
You run. Some professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance.
Get there, Geralt. Okay, I'm there.
Take cover! To the hoarding!
Do you want me to go over and tell?
Oh my god, I'm gonna die still. I don't have enough health. So that's the problem with this part is you can't hang out in them because he starts burning the roofs. And then the gap where you're in between, it's confusing as to when it's open. Can't stop the fight at all. It seems that way. Yeah, let's just try a straight run through this time. No stopping.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings! Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! I'd give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Let's see if this works. Am I gonna get burned or not?
Do something!
I'm getting burnt. No, he got me again. Yeah, see, running straight through doesn't really quite work either. We'll get through this. Together we'll get through this. There's got to be like a timing to it, you know? Like a window where either he's burning the roof or like the other area, you know what I mean?
Take cover! To the hoardings! Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! Give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do
He's burning me. Yep, he got me. Yeah, you see, I don't think I can stop. I mean, I don't think I can keep running either. I think there's like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a timing or a window or something I should be listening for. All right, this time we'll kind of move to the end of the hoodings and just be careful about it.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
We're safe still. Look at this.
admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the brute turns my army to cinder!
Okay, I'm not burning out there. Oh crap, he's got me out there. Yep. Because he was burning the roof, so I thought, well, now's a good time to go. He's burning the roof. My goodness.
Take cover! To the hoardings! Protect the king!
Run for the hoarding!
Miracle, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple.
Okay, he's chilling right there. Is he burning me? He's not burning me at all. Look.
How do you fight something like that?
Okay, we'll wait for him to move.
You run.
There he goes. He stopped. He stopped.
To get to the town.
Now we go. Now we go. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is.
You want me to go over and tell him?
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
The gate! They're at the gate! At them! Blasphemers!
There we go. There we go. That's what I had to do.
Quickly!
Let's grab this loot. Oh, crap. What the fuck was that? Oh, look. She had to put it...
Myself, but not you.
Okay. I'm out of here. Let's go, guys.
Triss! The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Go, guys. Go. Go, Foltest. Go, Foltest. Look at that dragon, dude. That's dope. My stupid camera's blocking it, isn't it? This is a hell of an opening for a game, like assaulting a castle and it, like, fucking fighting a dragon.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
We split up at the monastery.
You were at my side almost all the time.
I don't know why I'm telling him. He was there.
Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Ha! And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task. Finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher.
Okay.
I've a mission for you. Once
We're trying to get inside this
can be persuasive, but also hot-tempered. At times losing both his
gate stopping us. That's not the word I was looking for.
Try to find this other passage.
This portcullis is stopping us.
And you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
Sire, the rebels would never hurt the Baroness's children.
Soldiers loyal to the La Valettes would never harm the Baroness's children.
I shall be reassured as to that when I see them, not before. We must act quickly. The rebels are dispersed, in disarray. As dim-witted as they are, I fear they could conclude the children would make good hostages.
That's true. All right, let's do this, men. Let's do this.
I'm relying on you, Witcher.
So I got to figure out how to get into the monastery, I guess. Find a way into the temple grounds. So the way in is down here somewhere. There's they say there's a secret passage. So this is the first time you get like an area that feels like the way the rest of the game will feel. What they'll do is they'll give you an area that within it has like 1 or 2 side quests that ultimately you're trying to like figure out your way to get through it. And this is the first one. This one's really small compared to the way the rest of the game works. But I like this. This gives you a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Like atmosphere. Down here are the Temerian guards rounding up the people that were backing up the La Valettes, but these are just people.
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
See? So the three in front, I can
Following orders.
I can see maybe the three in front, you know, because they're soldiers that fought, they're wearing the armor, but these people behind are just civilians, but, you know, the Temerian guards are going to fucking kill them. You got nothing you can do about it. This world's just cruel. It's just a cruel world sometimes. Yeah, some really nice immersion.
And now, whoreson shall answer for treason.
But what I can do
Treason, my lord.
is loot.
Know nothing of politics. Vallette lost. Are like dogs.
What will you do with us?
The king will decide.
Do you hear that guy? He's like, we're just simple folk. He's like, Vallette lost. It's like, oh man, that's fucked up. He's like, your side lost. We could do what we want. Those poor people. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into every single building. See, orans, rags, robust cloth. More orans. Ooh, from the annals of Mahakarman history. Mahakarman. Let's read that really quick. Dwarves are one of the elder races, stocky and bearded, with strongly built bodies and low voices. They are distinguished for their height, which is lower than human, of simple and direct manners. They are sometimes seen as grumpy, unkind, and greedy. I have to stress that my own opinion of the dwarves is by no means similar to the latter part. I only cite it here to the present viewer. Let me try that again. I only cite it here to present the views of other people, even if they are dull-minded, hate-blinded buffoons. Mahakam is the dwarves' mountainous homeland, famed for its numerous mines where precious stones and ores are mined. Many dwarves also live in human cities, for that race usually adapts to the neighbors easily, something that cannot be unfortunately said about a large part of humanity. Despite vexations, persecution, and even bloody pogroms, the coexistence with dwarves goes a lot better than with elves. Their flair for trade and craft makes them excellent merchants, bankers, smiths, and armorers. That's true. When you go to the main towns, you find a lot of dwarves doing stuff, but very, very few elves, if any at all. All the elves live outside of town, the ones that are in town. Sometimes there's specialized traders, but that's it, you know? Whereas dwarves, almost every blacksmith is a dwarf and armor merchant is a dwarf. In Witcher 3, the guy that runs the central bank in the main capital is a dwarf. So even though the humans are racist in this world, they're less racist to dwarves because dwarves are good at building shit. That's kind of cool. I gotta make sure not to touch the fire. I want to go in this building. Don't touch the stove. Some gloves, some rags. Rags and orans. Orans. And orans. All that bumping is just ambient sound. You hear that? It's just random ambient. Some orans and rags. I should be helping people, but I'm just looting. I like how I can hear combat in this room. You hear that? It's like there's two dudes slugging it out outside. And then there's this dead dude right here, right? But what they're really trying to get you to do is destroy this obstacle. This obstacle. Oh, whoop. And now on the map, I got some red dots. There we go. There's a lot of combat noises, but I don't see any combat right now. But there's an alley here that if I go around, I bet you I can find some combat. But we're not going to do that, though. We're going to loot. Because I am here for Geralt's wallet. Oh, that one's locked. All right. What about this one? Locked. All right. What about this one? Yes. Orange and a silver ring. And a door, but these back doors are always locked. Look, see, locked. I'm stuck on a chair. God damn it. Can I go in this one? Locked. This is where they want me to go right now. That's how I would finish this area. But there's some side mission shit I don't want to miss out on, so I'm gonna go past it and around and do some of this other stuff really quick. There's a building in the back of one of these alleys that has a bunch of civilians who need help. Where you going, man? We're fighting. You just walk away. Don't just walk away. Oh, that hurt. All right. That's what we were hearing, all that combat. Let's pick up their loot. Soldiers' orders. Oh, let's read the soldiers' orders. Let's read those. Does it tell us what it says? To unit commanders, all forces of the fall back immediately to defend the routes leading to the temple. These positions must be held at all costs. Death to the tyrant. Foltest. Well, I want to save really quick. Can I walk out here? Is there anything out here? It's making combat music like there is something out here. Wow, look at that. That castle with that kind of rampart and the little town underneath. That is gorgeous. And look at that. Look at that sun. That sunburst. This game's really fucking pretty, you know? Alright, let's keep going. And again, like I said, 2011. This team called CD Projekt Red, they were so ahead of their time with this game, with Witcher 2, Witcher 3, and even with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk got a lot of bad rap for the things that are wrong with it, but the things that are right with it were so amazing that it's a shame to overlook those things because yeah, there's a lot of amazing things with it also. And CD Projekt Red, I love their work. I love their work. All right, we're gonna make our way up the street, stealing everything in every building on the way up, because at the end of the street is those pedestrians that need our help. Yep, that's what we're doing. Ooh, orange and leather. That sounds like a Judas Priest song. Valley of the Flowers. We got another book. Let's read this one. In the Elven tongue, Dol Blethana means the Valley of the Flowers. Anyone who sees this land with their own eyes would admit to the aptness of this poetic name. What's the southeasternmost province of the Kingdom of Aedirn? It became the sole and sovereign realm of the Free Elves following the last war against Nilfgaard. Oh. I think Witcher Season 2 is starting to talk about how that gets formed. I'm not sure. Anyways, when Emperor Mir van Emry gave the elves these lands in return for their wartime service, I think that's what we're talking about. Dol Blethana is ruled by the elven sorceress Francesca Findabair, also known as Enid and Glena, the Daisy of the Valley. It remains a thorn in the side of neighboring realms, even though its queen has been forced to distance herself officially from the guerrilla war waged by the Scoia'tael. Okay. You have about 700 hours in Cyberpunk. I've been thinking about replaying Cyberpunk again. So did you hear about the recent patch to it? The recent patch that went out last week on Cyberpunk, even though nothing was actually really updated. What the patch was, it changed the internal framework, which is the same kind of internal framework change that you make when you're getting ready to go public with an actual DLC, like an actual one. And so they theorize that the switch in the update last week was to change the servers so that the play testers who are out there play testing the games can run on the networks and their various computers and their workspaces at home and test the game. And then afterwards they're done testing it, then it gets ready for launch. And so they expect this year to be the year that, not even this year, sometime this next like quarter maybe, for Cyberpunk to have an announcement about finally a big DLC. Which it needs that. It does need it. It needs it. It's been, is it 2 years now? Is that game 2 years old now? You know what I mean? The way the DLCs were with this game, it's like, oh god, or with Witcher 3, sorry. It's like, I have high hopes. Ah, there's nothing in this building? Did I already go in this one? All right. Oh, look at this. Nothing here. All right. So that's what I was looking for. See these guys? Woe to the vanquished. Look, they have him barricaded in there. I think they're getting ready to burn him in there or something. You know?
All of us.
What the hell's going on here?
Not your concern.
Leave these people alone.
Leave them alone. They're innocent.
Innocent? They're with the Lavalettes. Weeds that need to be ripped out with their roots so they won't grow back again.
Dude, they're just people.
Spreads like the plague. No one will leave here alive. And you, stay out of this.
I won't let you hurt these people because I'm Geralt of fucking Rivia.
I won't stand by while you murder innocents.
So, what'll you do?
Kill you.
Yeah. I mean, what you'll do.
After your blood. I have witnesses.
I like his like, what do you do? It's like, dude, do you not know what Witchers are? I wish I had the choice to murder him still.
Let the people out and walk away.
Unblock the door! I'll report this.
Yeah, you do that.
I'm gonna tell the king that you stopped me from murdering citizens.
You sons of bitches, and the king will hear of it.
Go Geralt. Isn't he great? So see, now I can get in there. These are the people we just saved.
Leave us be!
You're free.
Thank you, my lord.
I need to be paid. We're just gonna be kind.
Find a place to hide until this madness ends.
But where?
I don't care where. I need to be paid. I don't care where you go. Just save your life. The rest is up to you, man. All right, let's go ahead and head over to that well. You know, there's one door that I swear I missed. There's a room that has a basement in it, and I didn't see it. It's got me confused. A pickaxe, leather, some horns. Oh, I can't see that bookshelf. See, it won't let me target it. What a bummer. Yeah, one of these places had like a basement to it, but I don't want to be looking all day, you know? No. I already checked these. Yep. All right. We're not going to find the one with the basement. It really wasn't really super worth it. Here we go. We're going into the well. This is the secret passage that they were using to get in and out of the castle in the courtyard, you know? So we're about to go into darkness. So we're going to want to use Cat. Cat is the Witcher potion that allows you to see in the dark. In this version, not only does it allow you to see in the dark, it allows you to see enemies through walls. You can see like the blood outline of their body as they walk around. Now, this is the new potion system. You have, I might as well use 2. You have 3 slots for potions, and each potion has an amount of toxicity that it'll give to you. Like this lapwing gives you 40 toxicity. And as you put them in here, it fills up the meter, and if you fill it up past all the way, you will die. You can fill it up to all the way, you'll be fine. If you fill it up past and then drink, you will die. So he can only drink so much power in potion, because certain potions are stronger than others, but you can't just go ham on the strongest potions. And so I'm drinking Cat and Swallow. Cat lets you see in the dark. Swallow lets it... all right, Vic, I'll see you later, man. Swallow lets you slowly regenerate your health. Yeah, Vic, you have a good night, bud. I'll talk to you soon. All right, and as you can see that dude down there right now, you know? Come here, you bastard. You know, it's a little bit of a shame that the first time you see a drowner, you have Cat on, because you never actually see him for what he actually looks like until later in the game. You know, I see this red outline that's in sort of this Sin City black and white, you know? Looks like I should be able to, like, climb back there. Oh! A place of power. Nice. Wait, it didn't work or what? There we go. It's a circle of life. No, what the circle of life does, I know it just sounds funny. What the circle of life does, it helps you regenerate health really fast. Longsword versus my steel sword, which is also a longsword. Okay, it's the same sword. That's not an upgrade. It's a lateral move. And then right here we have a wall that you can see is kind of rickety compared to the others. It's a artable wall, and in here there's a Temerian sword, which it's not a bad steel sword for where we're at. As you can see, my old one is 8 to 11 strength. This Temerian sword is 11 to 14 strength, so it's automatically an upgrade no matter what. Oh, see that dude? Through the walls. I'm just gonna keep slashing in the air. Oh, you can see his... He's got a scraggly little merman dick. Look. You see? You see it? You see it's hanging there? I never noticed that before. Yeah, shut up, Drowner. Shut up, crime. So this heartbeat noise, it's so annoying. This happens whenever you drink Cat, which... I mean, it's a common potion. I shouldn't get this for just wanting to see in the dark. I should get this for being close to death in my toxicity. That would make more sense. There he is. I knew there was a dude in here.
How many more
can there be?
How many more can there be? One dude. There's one dude. You know? Alright, this is the way we're going. Whoop. Open up. That water looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but again, for 10 years old, that's not bad. It's doing some interesting things. Aha, here we go. Here's the way out. Whew.
Scoia'tael.
Scoia'tael. Bum, bum, bum. All right, I'm going to go and wrap this stream up because, well, everyone went to bed, and I think that's a pretty good place to go ahead and call it a night because we got a major chunk of this game done right now, and we'll continue through this some more as I feel like it because I just love The Witcher. Witcher series is fantastic. So, everyone, I thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I'd like to thank Mr. Tribervic for that donation earlier. That was really cool, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. If you haven't been here before and you're just watching it maybe on the replay, hit the sub, and I will catch you in the next stream. Okay, guys? All right. Take it easy. Have a good night. Bye-bye.